the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion.
All right, I think this is Red Dragon again.
Now it is a
Definitely can't beat him yet.
full of dragons and wyverns.
I don't know. We might finish Dragon's Crown today, or at least this save. Just because I figured, why not play through it again and not as the Amazon? Don't really have anything to talk about today, or at least not anything like super serious. And by super serious, I mean just to make another upload of on the highlights channel. It's just a normal day. I forgot to activate extra points. That's fine. Dragon Crown has just been on my mind. Mostly because I see it getting a lot more views on YouTube. Probably based on the title. But I did want to go back to this game. I think it was, what, January? January-ish? Because of Dungeon Meshi. Oh, nice. No effect.
Be careful.
And I think people are finding that video. Or I say video, it's a VOD upload. Because of the title. And I'm wondering how many people have actually heard of Dragon's Crown. And maybe think, oh yeah, maybe he's right, or maybe he's wrong.
Tomit is surprised. The red. Which path will you?
I think they're rooted in basically the same thing, which is to say Dungeons and Dragons.
Many treasures rest undisturbed, deep underground. Believing Tomit's information, you make your way towards the treasure.
But I'm wondering how many people have clicked on that video and have absolutely no clue what this game is or that it even existed. Because it's not new. It's old. Well, it's not old, but like, it's oldish. And I forget how old this game is. Because this is the updated version. It was a PS3 and Vita game, so that was like... Vita was out... That would have been around... Just around 10 years ago, I think. Or no, PS4. Why did I say PS3? For whatever reason, I thought the PS3 controller had the touchpad. I think it was maybe the TV I was using, because it was not an HD TV that had the PS4. Or no, maybe it was PS3. And this is the PS4 version. Okay, I'm just dumb. It was PS3 and Vita.
I got it. Simple. Yes. Voila.
But I mean, if some people have found this game through that upload and maybe want to give it a shot, I mean, if they own PS4 or 5, relatively easy to get, assuming it's on the digital marketplace, which like every game is, so it's probably available. Probably not expensive.
Yes. Done.
They're here. They're here.
And I mean, it's probably as close as you're going to get to a Dungeon Meshi game. I mean, they could make like an official one, but I don't think it would be the same game. And also, I don't know how good it would be. I've talked about the Little Witch Academia game. That's one of my favorite animes. And I was so hyped when they announced a game. And I was all for it. I don't know if I pre-ordered it, but I definitely own it. And I played it day one. I probably pre-purchased. That game
Be careful.
is not very good. And it's weird because it's also a beat 'em up. And I do like a good beat 'em up.
It's my turn. Simple.
I mean, this is basically as good as it gets. I don't think there's any beat 'em up that's better than Dragon's Crown. But man, is that game tough to play. And I have no desire to go back.
They're here.
Sorry, it took me a while to think of that word. But we're still working on the gaming and talking stuff. I've tried to think of a strategy, like, if I can't really think of the word, maybe find another way of saying it, but that's kind of tough. I'm kind of splitting brain duty. Yeah, the Little Witch Academia game. It is a beat 'em up. There's a beat 'em up section, and that's sort of the main gameplay. But when you're not doing that, it has like this Majora's Mask style, like Groundhog Day quest and player positioning. Well, not player positioning, but like NPC positioning. And it's just so boring. And there's cutscenes in it too that I wish I could see. And I don't want to look them up. Because that's like my only... That's the only thing that's going to get me to play it, is like, I actually want to see the story and the cutscenes and all that. When I hit Twitch Partner, we'll play it. 24-hour stream. I would actually do that. You could probably beat that game in 24 hours. I don't think it's a 24-hour game, but it could be. Yeah, just kind of taking it easy today. I finally decided that I'm not going to push through the wrist pain
An era when reptiles ruled the world.
from all the drawing
After defeating
and just
the
trying to
Wyvern,
push through it.
you quickly leave
No.
the territory.
Even if I'm taking it lighter, I'm still kind of pushing through it.
At sundown,
I'm just
you
gonna
and your
call it
party gather around the
and just
campfire.
not draw until it's feeling way better.
For you will
I
need
mean, it
to
doesn't
be
hurt
prepared
now.
for the day ahead.
All right.
But, you know, when I'm using it, you know, I can only draw for a few minutes and then it's just starts to ache. Then I stretch, then it starts to ache. And yeah, we're not getting any better.
Yep. I love this.
So as much as it sucks to not grind, you know, I kind of have to cut my losses. I've got something I want to get done, and there is a deadline. Oh, that's sensational.
This is the best.
But I mean, this is the Dungeon Meshi part.
The burnt part's Ranny's.
And I don't think any company could do it any better. Vanillaware just has the food tech.
So tasty.
After your meal, you lay down.
I mean, you could just rip this game off. But to do it better is going to be a tall order.
Once greatly admired by magicians as a
This is
bastion of
the Chimera on Route B, I think.
It now embodies all the fears
It was not too bad.
conquered by the rebel forces which conspire against it.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
They're here.
Filthy lucre. Oh, I can do that.
Dude, come on. Great use of double score.
Wall open.
Oh, I'm at maximum health. I mean, we just ate, so it's way beyond maximum.
I got it. Done.
An adorable doll is decorated on the stage.
Oh, yes. Simple.
I'm basically just putting all the games I don't want to play. Well, not don't want to play. The will to play them is there, but I'm not doing it for nothing.
Outstanding.
Star Fox Zero was in there. I mean, okay, Final Fantasy 15 Fishing is in there, but that's not like a game that I'm dreading to play. It's more of the setup and the investment of PSVR 1, which is obsolete.
Be careful.
So there is like an investment kind of situation on that one.
Oh, my. I got it. Voila. Outstanding. Filthy lucre.
I mean, what episode of Dungeon Meshi are we on? It's gotta be like 17-ish. I think we're about a month or two away from it wrapping up, so I think we've got like... Because I'm pretty sure it's going to 24.
You can access the laboratory in the upper levels of the tower by using the hidden elevator.
So I think it's over at the end of next month. And I would imagine it's not going to be long for the next couple seasons. If it's been in production for 10 years, I would imagine next season's pretty much not wrapping up, but mostly planned. If not entirely planned. But I don't even know how long the story is. Despite all the spoilers, I have no clue how much story is left. Can I open this?
It's a dead end. There don't seem to be any stairs or pathways.
Be careful!
It's probably going to be the only anime I watch this year. Does Scott Pilgrim count? I think that was in November, and I think they just released all of it in one go. And that was last year. But yeah, probably the only show I'm going to watch this year. Not as big into anime as I used to be.
It's my turn. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Voila.
Getting a lot of extra lives.
It seems to be a spinning wheel used to make magic thread. The frantic researcher seems to have abandoned his experimentation and run off. The contents of the beaker are shaking uncontrollably. Floorboards are creaking loudly. They feel as if you could put a hole through them at any moment.
I always forget they give you a boulder if you're playing dwarf. But I've only ever just touched dwarf a little bit. And I don't think you have to build for boulder, but it's probably fun.
Be careful!
And I've been thinking about going back to the Capcom beat 'em up bundle. Just to play through a couple of those. Oh, wait. No. Red Earth is not in the beat 'em up bundle. That's in the fighting bundle.
The floorboards are creaking loudly. They feel as if you could put a hole through.
And I think I only realized how to play that after I was finished with that bundle. Or I guess the whole game. whatever. Because I thought it was weird. I'm like, man, I'm getting new like equipment and new moves, but like the game's over. What's up with that? And I think you're supposed to use the password system. I think that sort of saves your character in like a weird kind of NES kind of way. And then you come back and play with that character again and get better and better gear, or the game gets easier and easier.
Stresses of the battle.
Okay, we have to beat him right now.
Ground starts to give way.
So I think that's the last floor. And then you get the pity win, where you get nothing.
The Chimera, unable to move around in such a confined space, died, curled up on itself. The continued production of these monsters will only cause The Lost Woods are so vast and similar looking.
Well, this is a fun level.
Track of where you are. It is said that only the hermit who lives here actually knows the way out.
Is it my favorite boss? It kind of is. It's pretty funny. But I think it's only funny to boomers now. I don't think any of the young generation would get this reference or even care, even though it is quite comical.
Oh, I can do that.
Man, I wish this game had a PC port. I really do. It really sucks that the multiplayer is locked behind PS Plus. And I mean, that's not out of the ordinary.
Be careful.
It's just I'm not paying it for one game. What am I going to do? Play Foam Stars? Yeah, so much for streaming Splatoon.
It's my turn.
I mean, it might happen. We're still kind of in that in-between new releases kind of time, so it might pop up.
Sensing a presence, you turn around. Two paths lead. Which path will you take? You have heard rumors of the violent monster before.
What?
Many northern knights lost their lives challenging this beast.
But there's still so much Dragon's Crown I want to play. Like the last time I played this, I mentioned that I've never done like the second playthrough.
Let's see.
I mean, I've done multiple playthroughs, like we're doing one right now. But I've never fought the other dragons or repaired all the statues.
They're here.
I mean, so we could be playing this for a long time. Or at least bring it back every now and again. And I was thinking, where would I put this in my, like, top 10, or, like, top games of all time? And it would be in the top 10. I don't think it would be in top 5. There's a lot of good games. Definitely in top 10, though. Is it better than some of the games in maybe my top 5? Probably. But there's kind of a nostalgia factor on some of those.
Filthy lucre. It's my turn. Voila. Oh my.
And I really want to do a talk about Kid Icarus Uprising. That's going to be on the highlights channel at some point.
Simple.
I just need to find a good time and place to do it. Might be during Splatoon. Might just do it during Dragon's Crown. Since I can't really play that game on stream. I mean, I could. But it would be the worst stream ever. So I would not be emulating it.
Filthy lucre.
And I would not be doing a direct capture of it. And in all honesty, I probably wouldn't do it with the webcam I have. Which is something I've learned. Kind of the hard way. Which is another talk I want to do. Not really about learning, but just like trying new stuff. And figuring out what you need to fix. That's a talk that's coming up. Probably sooner rather than later. I just need to think about it a little bit more.
Filthy lucre.
This is H, I believe. Or no, I think L is H. I think this is T. It has no effect. All right. You love to see it.
An ambush.
Honestly, I thought that only used one arrow. Kind of makes sense why I was running out of ammo so fast.
Ambush.
I really hope they just do a remaster of Kid Icarus Uprising. Just bring it back. Switch 2 launch title. Oh, we're in trouble. Is that the one-hit kill? No. That's the one hit kill.
Many voices echo throughout the cave.
I don't know if I've ever seen the pity ending of this fight. I don't even know if there is one. I mean, there's got to be one. No, that's the one hit kill. Maybe there's multiple one hit kills. There it is. Oh, a triple. A three-piece, and he missed.
Are in here somewhere, challenging the beast. Judging by the percussive noises, they also have bombs. You and the Northern
Please,
Knights make an
no.
unlikely alliance, and you slay the fearsome beast.
Dude, we were one shot away.
With all their pride to defeat the
That's the
monster
pity
that
ending.
vanquished so many of their comrades.
I mean, that's really tough. Most of our shots just missed.
The inside of the cave connects to a fissure on the coastline. It seems large enough to contain another ocean. Sailors dread passing through this area. There are myriad tales of ships disappearing here.
Oh, I can do that. Outstanding. I got it. Voila.
An ambush.
Yeah, so we're probably not going to beat it today. I wasn't planning on doing a full run of all the levels. I think we just need a bit more equipment and then we'll be good. And we'll probably get that this run. I think I wanted to talk about the new upload as well. I mean, that just kind of went up. Did the talk yesterday. Trimmed up the VOD. And then I kind of just cut it down pretty quick. I think if I do like a good 30 minutes of just pure talking or thought process, I can trim it down into a pretty, at least
Voice in the sea calls out to you.
moderately
You'd heard
watchable
of the mermaid's
upload.
Legendary curiosity. She wondered which path will you take.
Would be around the 10-minute mark.
The Kraken lurks in the cave and attacks ships that pass
I don't know how
through
many
the
more
area.
areas we can do.
You throw caution to the wind and fling your party headlong into a confrontation against the Kraken.
Brother. Pretty bad double score. Unless we get a treasure hole. Right now. There's not even one on the screen. Come on, money hole. Please. Oh, we got it. I can't tell if the buff was still up. Oh, yeah, it's still up. I feel like it's lasting way longer than it did last time. Yeah, the new upload. I mean, it's almost up to, like, what? I think almost 40 views, which is about the same as the last upload. Didn't really spend that much time on the thumbnail. I mean, it's kind of what I wanted. I did want to do a bit of drawing for it, but, like, obviously, like I said, the wrist is not so great. It was just pretty generic, but I think you kind of have to do that. I think if you kind of try to brand without having any kind of recognizability, I don't think you're going to get that kind of clickbait factor.
Something is pulling the ship from beneath the water.
This is impossible alone, by the way.
The tentacles grasp hold of the mast. If this continues, the ship will capsize.
And it's done. And it's done.
The ship is capsizing. You swim to shallow water and avoid drowning. You saw the Kraken go into this cave. Now it's your turn. Press your advantage.
An ambush.
Oh my. Oh, I can do that. Filthy Luca.
Oh, it's the true fist. I'm dumb. Would have liked to have memorized those a little bit better, but, you know, we don't really play this game all the time. Yet. It could be an all-the-time game. Just depends.
closer to the Kraken's lair. The Kraken has wrapped its tentacles around stalactites and is trying to destroy the cave.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we have this. I hope. Oh, I think we were almost dead.
You strike a death blow to the Kraken that
Not
has
like
been
dead, but I think it
terrorizing the
would have given
sea.
us the pity win.
Many sailors will certainly raise a toast in
Which
your
is not a
honor
win.
once word of your victory gets out.
It just ends the boss fight.
At sundown, you and your party gather around the campfire. Eat well, for you will need to be prepared for the day ahead.
All right.
Oh, isn't the killer rabbit the best food in the game? No. The best food in the game is the red dragon meat. Please.
Yep. So tasty.
Chimera pot roast.
Ugh.
Dude, that burns so fast.
It's weird. This is the best. I love this.
After
It'll
you
have
meal,
to do.
You lay down.
Okay.
The orc army
We've done this
presently
level.
controls
Oh, I'm
Muttley,
not doing the goblin
the
gate.
underground fortress built into the canyon. The king's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
What's the other boss? I don't even remember. It'll tell me. L-O.
I got it.
Oh, save our lives.
Outstanding.
Be careful!
You step into the energy. See which path will you...
Oh, the Minotaur. Easy fight. We've got tons of
The
durability.
king before the previous king ordered
And we'll go back to
construction of
town.
a large
We'll swap
fort
game.
as preparation for an orc invasion.
But I mean, this is going on the YouTube
Many
channel. The
dwarves
last couple
left their
haven't,
skill to construct this sturdy underground fortress ensconced in the canyon wall.
because they're more talk, but like, I think this is generic enough. And honestly, I would really like to see if people comment about whether or not they've seen this game for the first time. Looking up Dungeon Meshi. Or if maybe they're just looking to watch Dragon's Crown. Because it's probably a pretty niche game.
They're here! What?
But I'll probably keep playing this. Not so regularly, but next time something's up, we'll probably just play this. Go for the ending.
Let's see.
And then take it from there. I don't know if I'm going to keep playing Elf.
Oh,
I think this is the most I've ever played Elf. Typically, I just default back to Amazon.
Oh, I can do that.
I believe the fairies are just extra score at the end of the round. I don't think it adds it right away.
I got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Done.
A raptor? I don't really care.
It's my turn.
Oh, but our score is going off. Please, treasure hole. We didn't get one. I mean, there's still a chance, but I don't think we're gonna get one.
Let's see. Voila.
Yeah, it's over. We still have the true fist, but not the other one.
Outstanding. I got it. Voila. Oh my. Outstanding.
What?
Right, and should be coming up soon.
Be careful!
It's my turn. Done.
Gotcha!
Oh.
Oh my. That really hurts.
A particular bouquet stands out amongst the aromas of the sewers. It is the unmistakable odor of a large beast.
Already max on food. Way over health.
What?
This will be cake. Well, that's not great. I'd like that dagger back, please. Thank you. Alright, so we'll call it here on Dragon's Crown. Keep wanting to say unicorn, but unicorn's the other game.
Through the sewer's filth. You don't feel well, but you are able to exit the fortress while
And then that'll probably be streamed tonight.